Have you ever asked yourself where you might see views like this? How far would you need to go? Is it a challenge to get there? And is it really worth it? If so, let me tell you a little more about our hike to Aiguillette de Posettes. We keep coming back to French Alps, and lovely Chamonix has a special place in our hearts. And today we are going to Aiguillette de Posettes, a small grassy ridge close to the Swiss border. We are planning to stop at the Refuge du Balme, a mountain hut overlooking a whole valley. We stayed in Chamonix, so we had to take a train to Vallorcine, where the trail starts. It was a short ride with fantastic views. The morning was clear and sunny, setting the mood for the day. When we reached Vallorcine, we realized how hot it was and decided to save some energy by taking a cable car. Higher in the mountains, the air was a bit cooler and the light breeze offered us a temporary cool down. The sun was already quite high and we knew we had to stay well hydrated. We realized that heat would be our biggest challenge today. Very soon, a wide path stretched out ahead of us and we started our hike through Alpine meadows filled with flowers and humming with life. At the crossroads, we turned left towards the Col du Balme. The path climbed gently, winding back and forth through the grassy fields, and it was starting to feel much warmer. When we came across a small stream, we stopped to splash our faces and refill our bottles. The cold water felt really amazing. Refreshed, we had about half an hour left before reaching Col du Balme. From time to time we could hear the bells of cows grazing lazily, completely unbothered by the tourists struggling under the open sun. The trail can get busy as it covers one of the final stretches of the Tour du Mont Blanc route. Getting closer to the pass, we could hear more and more noise coming from that side. It was a weekend after all, and the place was packed with hikers. It was time for a rest, so we found a nice spot and had a small lunch. After a while we managed to snag a free table and of course we treated ourselves to a much needed coffee. It was time to get moving again and we headed back to the crossroads. From there we took the trail towards the Aiguillette de Posettes. While we were resting, the sun had climbed higher, making it even hotter. The next stretch was short but tiring, made worse by the midday heat. Luckily, it didn't take long to reach the main ridge, and we could finally see the end of the climb. Soon we were on the summit. It was 2 p.m. and the sun was still blazing. We took a few photos and then we started heading down. We set off full of excitement, but it didn't take long for that energy to fade as the sun kept burning our backs. It was meant to be an easy day, especially with the cable car and a longer break at the refuge. In the end, it took us about 7 hours from Vallorcine to Mont Blanc, where we caught the train back to Chamonix. We weren't in a rush and took our time at the refuge du Balme. With cooler weather, the walk would be even more enjoyable and definitely quicker. Overall, it's a lovely route. It may not take you very high, but it rewards you with beautiful views. The path gets a little steep in places, but there are no technical sections or real obstacles. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments. Feel free to ask a question about the route and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching and I will see you on the next hike.